really nervous when I speak, so I'm going to try and pull this off. I'm doing this for you, Carl. So it's been another great tournament. We can all agree that this has been our best weather we've had. Thanks to the Presto weather gods. They're on our side. We enjoy hearing the sounds of our friends and families reuniting each year at this tournament. We even had a wedding reception held right out here in the outfield. So congratulations to the happy couple. We would also like to recognize any village official and school board members here in our audience today. Thank you for your continued collaboration in the community. We also have school board member John Lyons. Thank you for making that delicious pulled pork. We appreciate your time in making such an amazing sandwich. Thank you especially to our volunteers. People ask, how do we pull this off? We are such a small but mighty crew, but we pull it off because of our over 100 volunteers with over 500 hours of time to make this event what it is. So we can't do it without you. Thank you so much. All right, the Park District hosts this amazing tournament, 58 years of success, longest running softball tournament. So, to make this all work, we have a very special guest who has chosen to retire this year. And I don't know what it's going to be without him, but we see him every year out here on the ball field machine. So I would like to invite Mr. Carl Presto out to the field. Right there, home plate.
Let's go, Mo! That's my dad.
All right, Carl, we are very happy to have you right off into the sunset, your ball field machine, to enjoy your happy retirement. So each staff member and board member had 2 words that best describe you to them. So we'd like to first invite our board member, Board President Kristen Lyons. She always thinks of a smiling cigar when she thinks of you. Our Vice Board President, Roy Sansoni. He's known him his entire life for over 60 years, so welcome, Roy. Our Board Treasurer, Kathleen McDermott. She knows him as just saying, hey, Kath. All right, ready, rec team, here we come. We've got our rec team. Let's start out with our Superintendent of Rec. Her words were ice cream and free. Our Recreation Supervisor, Ryan Villanova, always known as a grass cutter out there. And also our Business Department, led by Dr. Jeff Murphy, always dependable and jack of all trades. Our Facility Coordinator, Carrie Schlittling, loves kiddos and has tons of sarcasm. Our Business Coordinator, Jennifer Ludwig, charismatic and hardworking. Our Marketing and Communications Manager, Adam Cumby, singing and lawnmower. So if you've ever heard him out here, he sings nice out here. All right, our Maintenance Department. I'm going to get choppy out here, so we ready? Because these guys have spent a wonderful summer with him, and they're going to truly miss him. So first, our Superintendent of Buildings and Parks, Andrew Doss, the old reliable. Our Parks Foreman, Sam Marino, easy game. Park Creative Coordinator, Anthony Izzo, Ebenezer Grump. Adam Garza, the GOAT. Toby Maxim, Ostrus Proud, I think that's what we got. All right, Jack Zintler, shut the door.
That's 3. That's 3.
Brendan White, Obstreperous Whimsical, am I getting this right? Obstreperous Whimsical. That describes you exactly, Carl. We've got Jimmy Shortall, Crazy Northsider. Michael Rabchow, Italian Stallion. Charlie Bath, loud and eccentric. Carlos Crabiro, mi amigo. Jack Hart, funny and selfless. Jordan Williams, funny and amazing. And Jackson Clary, that ain't right. So, all right. I gotta A couple more, I just want to say really quick. Oh, this guy. I also want to thank any other past board members that present tonight. Thank you, John Doss, Matt Walsh, and Eric Entler for being here tonight. And I also want to end with, I got to bring out here the lovely tournament director, Grace Kinney, and hers is Go Sox. And also thank you to Joel, Mower, and Dedicated. And mine is, thank you, Carl, for always putting a smile on my face. So you're going to be truly missed. All right. Are we ready to throw out? Well, no. Should we do the nothing? All right. And I welcome Edward DiZallo out here to sing the national anthem for us. Thank you. So please take off your hats and rise for the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, I need a Carl Presto out here on the field. Andrew, you gonna catch it for me? All right, we're gonna throw out our ceremonial first pitch, Carl.
That was our pre-game ceremony, our recognition of staff.
They should be shocked for calling me lovely.
James, there was nothing going on. It was muted because we were getting settled up here. Chill, please. So we've got Signature and Whale here in the final. They're going to be facing off. A beautiful ceremony done by our lovely executive director, Jackie Ivanelli. Huge fan of public speaking, so that wasn't terrifying for her at all. But she did a great job, a great ceremony. For our guy, Carl Presto, you kind of heard everyone on staff put a couple of kind words for him on paper to let him know what he means all to us, because as much as Jackie loves public speaking, Carl loves recognition. So you know he was having the time of his life out there. So Whale, the home team. Signature's lineup is going to be Danny Marston, Mark Munizzi, Spencer Mahoney, Anthony Scarlatta, Chris Pakulis, Keenan Connolly, Tyler McCullough, Matt Munizzi, Greg Fleming, Brian Haas, and Donnie Rollins. Defensively for Wales, it looks like it's going to be Eddie, Jake, and Crawford across the outfield. Bo, Jack, Alonji, Jackson, and Eddie on the infield. Lenny behind the plate, and Chris Rieger on the mound. So we start off with a ball. Marson hits that over to short. Jack with the catch. Out number one. And steps Markey. There's a strike. Lifted into left. Eddie gets it into second. 1 out single there for Markey. Brings up Spencer. Yeah, Matt, all things considered, I'm bummed it's over too. I'm going to be very happy to go sit down on my couch in the air conditioning after this, but it has been a great weekend of softball. Two, one, just missed. Rieger coming out of the winner's bracket. Nice catch there from Jake Lenty. Gets up with it. Markey tags to second to throw a little wide of third. That one deep into the gap. Lenty with the range. Made a beautiful catch on that ball from Spencer Mahoney. So Markey does move up to second, but 2 down now. So here's Scar with a runner in scoring position. My usual disclaimer, it's hot as heck, so bear with me if we have any issues. We've had one each game, so we're bound to run into some. Joe giving both teams dugout warnings, just letting them know. Says if it hits one of you guys, it's not going to be a good situation. Said it lovingly, though, I feel. Jerry checking back in. What's up? We got Sylvester, Michael, Carly, Bell Long, James. James, I do appreciate the note. Strike there to Scar. So Whale just have to win one to go home champion. Signature's going to have to double dip, but they are built to do just that. That one from Scar into left, just in front of Barzowski. Throw goes back to the pitcher, and Markey comes around to score. So RBI single from Scar makes it 1-0 Signature.
Now, batting is reporting for Chris.
Here's big Chris Pakulis. What's up, Bryce? I got the red Bugs Bunnies to match these dope City Connect jerseys we're wearing. There's ball 4 to Pick with the bat flip on the walk. So Pick on first, Scar on second here for last year's tourney MVP, Keenan Connolly. 2 championship series appearances in a row for Keenan. Good to have you, Bryce. Keenan hits that over to short. Jack down to a knee-high throw. Eddie able to squeeze it and touch the bag. Good footwork there from the former tight end for out number 3, but Signature gets one across in the top of the first. Whale chasing one coming right up. So bottom 1 here for Whale. It's going to be Lenny, Alonji, Jackson, then Crawford, Chris, and Eddie, Bo, Harrigan, Jake, and Eddie. Of course, the Eddies are Eddie V and Eddie B. So phonetically, that does not get much easier audio-wise. Eddie V, the first baseman, Eddie B, the left fielder, Valunas and Barzowski. Chris Sabin checking in, says, let's go Whale. Oh, Mr. Neiman checking in. Thank you. I appreciate it. It was great seeing you this weekend, all things considered. So here is Lenny Gonzalo. Rich Rizzo back checking in. What's up, my dude? Glad you've been joining us for just about every stream we've been able to do. Al Mag with an interesting note. First, appreciate the kind words about the stream, but also says record number of visitors at the Hall of Fame Museum, which is really cool. I'll point that out on the camera here in a second. Lenny lifts that one into center. Marston comes in, can't make the catch. That one kicks off his hands. It's a leadoff single for Gonzalo. Dylan Kehoe says, go Whale. But right here, this general area, just behind the pickleball courts, is the Chicago 16-inch Softball Hall of Fame at Chi16HOF on Facebook. It's a little pocket of history, all sorts of cool memorabilia, and if you hang out there when they're hanging out there, you get all sorts of cool stories as well. That one over to second. Markey down to a knee. Throws to Haas for one. Oh, over to first. Alonji is safe, so Lenny forced out. They trade places. One down. In steps Jackson Perry. Perry, one of the leaders of this team, he's done a great job getting them ready for this year. We mentioned it at the last Whale game, but what a change for them. Last year they had to run the Sunday gauntlet. You saw them kind of run out of steam as they went. And then today they just get to play one game on a Sunday on their way into the championship game. So Jackson hits that between Haas and Connolly. Let's see if Alonji takes three. He's heading around. Jackson heading into second. He slides. He's up. He's got the hair out wild. Jackson Perry with a double puts runners on second and third here for Crawford. Oh, interesting bell long. Jackson had the game-winning hit for Dynasty's no-go championship. Sure, he's hoping to do much of the same. He would be the go-ahead run right now early in the bottom of the first. So Michael Crawford. Strike one here to Crawford. It's over that one to short. Keenan checks Alonji at third. Crawford out at first. Good job there. Sorry, Spencer, not Keenan. Again, I did it. I'm just going to be stuck in that loop now that I'm thinking about not doing it. So two down here for Chris Rieger. Already has a park named after him, hoping to have a trophy as well. Ball short of the plate. Illegal, I guess. Donnie says no. There's the strike. Rieger thought that one was high as well. Donnie with the smile. I think they both had the same thought on that one. Donnie thinking that was the same pitch. It's just Facebook, Jerry. We got about 450 people, 900 eyeballs tuned in right now. 902 to be specific. Rieger lifts that one into center. Marston on the logo makes the catch for out number 3, and Signature escapes the 2 runners in scoring position with 1 out. So Whale chasing 1, Signature coming up. We head to the top of the second. Top 2 here for Signature. It's going to be Ty McCullough, Matt Menizzi, and Greg Fleming. David, I was going to say 902, unless anyone doesn't have one, then that's just faulty math on my own part. Shop accident's a good call. McCullough lifts that one into right at the feet of Crawford. Leadoff single, and Ty rolls on. As he hits that over to first, Eddie tips it to Jackson. Ty was drifting back towards the bag, because that one might have been caught. So Ty gets forced out at second. Matt standing on first, one down. Jack Nakanishi. It was great seeing you too, man. Got to play a few games over for Impact. Return of the Knack. There's strike one from Rieger. Fleming fouls that one straight back. Big smile on his face. Readjust the batting gloves. Chops that back to Rieger. Chris makes the play over at one. Would have been close at second, so good peace of mind there to just get the sure thing. It does put a runner in scoring position. Better than 2 on with 1 out. It's 1 on with 2 outs. Fleming is down over there on the first base side, just off camera. They're going to check his legs right now. He might be cramping. There goes medical with the bag. We've seen a couple of players with cramping issues. You're hoping it's just that and not something as he went through. We saw Eddie earlier in Wales game slip over first base and kind of took a tumble. Talked to him after their game. He said he was doing all right. Just a little sore. Greg limping right now. Kind of slowing down. That does not. Hey, he's grabbing the cap a little bit. So hopefully that's all it is. But we will see how G5 is doing. As I mentioned, the first 3 nights we had perfect weather. Today it's just been oppressively hot and muggy.
Now batting number 12, Brian Haas.
So here's Brian Haas with 2 outs, a runner on second. Takes a ball inside. Rieger with the pump and pitch. Haas lifts that into right. Crawford there makes the catch for out number 3. So a quiet second there for Signature. Still up 1. Whale coming up, bottom 2. So bottom of the second here for Wales, 6, 7, 8. It's going to be Eddie Valunas, Bo Filkins, and Jack Harrigan. Eddie gets time. Donnie staring him down jokingly. I don't think Donnie would win that one, so good thing he looked away with a smile. Eddie hits that up the middle. Donnie throws his hand out. Touche, Donnie. He won that one. Eddie gets the ground out for out number 1. So in steps Bo Bino Filkins. I do see off to our left Greg stretching, so looks like it might be cramping. They're trying to give him some liquids and everything. Do hope he's okay. Dynamic outfielder for Signature. You hate to lose someone like that here in the final. Bo lifts that into left center. Caught out in left field by Marston. It's like Tim Ryan in center, so Marston shifted over to left, Ryan in center. So here's Jack Harrigan. That one comes around the plate. Our field umpires are Joe behind the plate, Oscar at first. We'll get to the other two after this pitch. Harrigan hits it up the middle. Haas gets his hands on it, twists and fires. Scar with a one-handed catch, but Harrigan beats it out. What a play from Haas and Scar. Good hustle from Harrigan to beat it out for the 2-out single. My goodness. So one of the nicest plays I've ever seen that never was. Runner on first, 2 down for Jake Lentee. That one finds the corner, comes across the plate. Yeah, Eric, I wish I had my replay fired up, but I don't want everything to get too hot. Otherwise, we would have been able to get another look at that one just to see Scar catch it again. That was remarkable. Haas has an arm, so you know he put some heat on that one. Jake hits that up the middle. Donnie knocks it down again. Underhand flip. A much easier catch for Scar that time at first. 4 to the plate. None across for Whale in the bottom of the second. Signature up 1-0. We roll to the top of the third. I think Donnie was just mean mugging me there. So here in the top of the third, it's going to be Donnie leading off, then Danny and Markey. Good play from Donnie to end that inning. Good defense up the middle.
Now batting for 22, Donnie Rollins.
Our other 2 umpires in the middle is Nick, and then over at third is Brian. Donnie flips that to the left side, foul just over the fence. Not sure if anyone was here for the last game watching, but Chapo made an amazing flipping catch over the fence, playing third. I'd probably be out for a year if I tried to make a catch like that, and he popped right back over the fence with the ball. That one up the middle. Alonji with it. Throws to Eddie for out number 1. Joey, that's a good question. People are saying. Someone earlier, I think it was Butter, said they might have to flip the name of the show instead of Uncle Jimmy, Cousin Donnie to Cousin Donnie, Uncle Jimmy. He might have earned top billing this weekend. He's pitched a heck of a weekend here for Signature to get him into this championship series. They've got to win 2 to take the title home. leading here in the third right now, 1-0. There's a strike to Marston. Hits that back to Rieger, knocks it down, backhand flip over to first. Eddie with it for out number 2. And this might be one of the better hands matchups between first basemen on these two teams, Eddie V and Scar.
Now batting number 22, Mike Menizzi.
So here's Mark Menizzi with 2 outs. Flips that to the left side, foul. Signature has had to play a few games to get to this point today. So in the energy department, you've got to think advantage Whale, but Signature top to bottom very strong. You know, they're not going to go down letting the heat and the day be an excuse. Up 1-0 right now. Hey, thanks for checking in, Michael. Glad to have you here. Markey hits that over our second base umpire into center field. Yeah, Joe, you called your shot a couple games ago, so let's see what happens. So big Spencer Mahoney steps in. Lefty hits that to the left side. Markey around second, heading into third. Jake gets the throw into Jack. First and third.
Now batting number 24, Anthony Scarlata.
Here's Scar. I'm still buzzing from that snag at first. First and third, 2 down. Ball outside. Spencer on first, Markey on third. Joe letting Rieger know where that one missed. There's a strike. I appreciate that, Joe. I love being up here with you guys. It's a lot of fun. Catches Spencer dancing at first. Spencer running, Scar lifts it to left. Barzowski in, makes the catch up against the body for out number 3. So Whale able to keep Signature out of the scoring column. We head to the bottom of the third. Whale coming up chasing 1. So bottom 3 here for Whale. It's going to be Eddie Barzowski, Lenny Gonzalo, and Mike Alonji. And hey, while we're here, we want to take a quick thank you to our sponsors for the weekend. A+ Cleaning and Maintenance Service. They'll clean out your place, not your wallet. The fine folks at Cut Shot Bats. You can see the big Cut Shot Bats in the distance. Thank you to Mike for all his support this weekend. Eddie hits that to the left side, foul. I should have just waited for the foul ball to do the sponsor reads. Would have had a lot more time. And then last but not least, our friends over at FH Passion, proud sponsors of the best tournament in the country. They build with passion so we can stream with passion. So Thank you to A+, thank you to Cut Shot, and thank you to FH Passion for your continued support every year here for No Glove Nationals. We genuinely appreciate it. Support those who support us as Eddie rolls that up the middle. Spencer with it fires a dart across to Scar for out number 1. For whatever it's worth, we're always happy to talk sponsorship. So if you'd like to reach out, you can reach out all year long. Doesn't just have to be during softball season. My DMs are open. Let's make something happen to make you a part of the 59th annual No Glove National 16-inch softball tournament. That's a tease. Ball to Lenny. Kid Cuz checking in. Bobby Burnquist says, well, my best friend this whole weekend, Ethan, the 45's Bat Boy, checking in over on YouTube. What's up, Ethan? Thank you for taking all those cool pictures with me, my man. That one from Lenny into right center gets cut off by Tim Ryan. Nice slide there to not let that one get any further. Was talking to Lenny before the game, and he was ecstatic that they won, but a little frustrated that he hadn't gotten any hits just because he knows he can hit. And, of course, he's 2 for 2 in this one. So Lenny with a good start offensively gets himself into scoring position with 1 out for Alonji. Berto Quintero, this is the grand final. Although if Signature wins, we've got 1 more after this. So hold on to your pants, folks. You never know what's going to happen here at the No Glove Nationals. Whale only needs to win 1 to take home the title. Signature needs to double dip and win 2. That one into right center as well. Lenny's going to come around, and folks, we are all tied up at 1 in the bottom of the 3rd. So 1-1 here. Jackson Perry up with a runner on first. My dear old friend from high school, Sarah, checking in, says the home stretch, it has been a weekend, but what a great weekend it has been. Kyle checks in, says Whale. Tommy Hurling says Whale. What's up, Tommy? Strike 1 there. Knuckleball just a little bit too much rotation, carried inside on Perry. Perry hits that up the middle in between Mahoney and Haas. Alonji around second into third. Marston fires it into 2. Wales got first and third with 1 out. And the big bat of Michael Crawford steps in. Crawford has the ability to hit that white tent in the top left of your screen. Donnie's going to give his middle infield a little break. Both players dove right in, kicked up a cloud of dust. Spencer looks like he took the brunt of that landing on the ground. Haas looks okay. Haas kind of lunged at it as well. Perfectly placed ball from Jackson Perry. Chris Rieger on deck. Hits that one in to left in front of Marston. Alonji comes in. Perry hustling to third. Crawford a big turn, but a nice throw from Marston to keep Crawford there. First and third, another run for Whale. They take the lead here with 1 out. Oh, J-Ship, I did not. I thought you were a softball fan. YouTube just randomly brought you here. This is in Forest Park, Illinois. We're a suburb just outside of Chicago. It is our big annual softball tournament, the 58th annual No Glove National 16-inch softball tournament, hosted by the fine folks at the Park District of Forest Park. Glad to have you here, bud. Hope you enjoy the game. This is for everything right here. Rieger hits that one down the line. That's going to find some grass. Crawford around second into third. McCullough throws it into Scar. First and third, first and third, first and third. That's like Beetlejuice. It just keeps happening. Whale with a 3-1 lead. Best friends in the entire world, Pat, watching. He usually watches the league game during the week. He says, kind of weird watching with so much sunlight. That's what my computer said. That's why I was freaking out earlier. So still one out. The leadoff hitter, Eddie Barzowski, retired. Then the next 5 have reached. The first 3 of those 5 have scored. Crawford in scoring position, and Eddie Volunas here with a chance to make it 4-1. Lifts that one into short right. Minizzi makes the catch on the back pedal, throws it in. Good throw, just a bit wide. Crawford holds. So 2 down here for Filkins. Runners on first and third. Whale with a 3-run inning here in the bottom of the third. Strike one there from Donnie. Big spot here for Rollins on the mound. A little ball spin on the finger and a hop and drag. 2 strikes as the sun starts peeking out from behind a cloud. That one up the middle. Keenan gets a hand, fires over to Scar. Scar can't pick it. Bo is safe. Rieger over at third. Another first and third situation here. Another run for Whale. Julie checking in from Columbus, Ohio. I don't think we have a pin on the map in Columbus, Ohio yet. It has been a great tournament this year. Thank you for joining. Anthony says, give Pat Clark from Whale a shout out. Hey, Pat Clark, what's up? Yeah, I know a lot of people who watch the league streams like the sunset. This is really nice too, though. We got some great cloud cover on a hot day. So Harrigan here, first and third, 2 down. Just missed deep. And of course, Carla with her every game shout out. We love Sammy and Luna. They've done a great job all weekend long, as have all of our scorekeepers, but those 2 are the ones who've had to deal with me the most up here, so we give them a lot of credit. Well, not liking the height on those pitches. Full count there to Jack. Takes time. Harrigan surveys the field. Gets under that one into left. Marston is there. He makes the catch. But Whale scrape 4 across in the bottom of the third. They've got the lead. Signature chasing 3. We head to the top 4. Top of the 4th here for Signature. It's going to be Chris Pakulis, Keenan Connolly, and Ty McCullough. Yeah, Wales having quite a 2026. They finished 2025 really strong, and they came in playing extremely well this year. Some big pickups this offseason,
Grace Nicholas.
including Eddie Balunas and Mike Alonji. Pick takes a strike. Roach, that's been a big topic of conversation around these ball fields this weekend. Just kind of the shift and the way some of these teams have shown out to really make a name for themselves and put their stamp on this game. Pick hits that one into center, knuckling to Lenti. He can't make the catch. That one shot off the bat like a cannon. A tough catch there in center field for Jake. Pick standing on first. You can see Lenny right there at the bottom of your screen kind of showing with his hand what that ball did. It danced through the sky. Not an easy catch for Jake to make. So one down for Connolly. Or, sorry, one on for Connolly. It's that one into left. Barzowski back. He camps. He catches. He doesn't catch that one through the hands. Carries all the way to the human fence. Pick around third. Keenan hot on his heels. Keenan Connolly hobbling a little bit as he crosses home. 2 runs across for signature. They're now chasing 1. Keenan gave it a ride. Eddie Barzowski chased it back, got to it. Unfortunately, unable to squeeze that one. Makes it a 1-run ball game. You can hear Jackson and Eddie Balunas over there on the right side saying, let's go. We still got the lead. Everybody stay up. Good veteran leadership there in a tense moment. McCullough flips that one into left. He just keeps hitting.
Now, man, you were 57. Matt Dizzy. Hey, nobody. Get there first. Let's go.
So Matt Medizzi, nobody out. Runner on first. Pickoff attempt. First base coach for Signatures made some real nice plays on pickoffs today. As he flips that one into the top of the Whale dugout. If there wasn't a shade over the dugout, that one certainly would have knocked someone in the coconut. Ball deep to Manizzi. It's that one over to Harrigan, gets a hand on it, kicks into left. Barzowski up with it. McCullough with good speed. The throw went to 3, which allows Munizzi to get to second. Good heads up base running from Sir Matt. 2 runners in scoring position. Now nobody out for Signature. So Tim Ryan going to come in after this mound visit. Hit with 2 in scoring position. Nobody out here in the 4th. What's up, Dolph? How we doing? Happy to have you here, my friend. Ryan lifts that into right. Crawford slides, makes the catch, fires it into Rieger. Rieger on the cut. 6 high ball game. There's the first down. Right. Yeah.
No, just miss the ball.
So Rieger just misses that one to Haas. That one into deep center. Lenti with another chance makes the catch. Minizzi tags over to third. So Sammy Bertucci's going to pinch hit for Donnie Rollins to see if he can bring in Matt Minizzi and give Signature the lead right now. 4-4 in the fourth.
Number 30, Sammy Bertucci.
Rieger starts him with a strike. Flips that one towards right. Crawford there makes the catch for out number 3. So Signature able to tie it up 4-4. We head to the bottom of the fourth. Whale coming right up. So bottom of the fourth here for Whale. It's going to be Jake, Eddie, and then Lenny. Rough defensive output there for Jake and Eddie. They're going to start this inning off, see if they can make up for it with the bat. Katie checking in says, shout out to Whale from Kansas. Jackson Perry's in-laws watching. Well, Jackson Perry's in-laws, Jackson Perry, a heck of a ball player, and we are happy to have you joining us here live from the Park District of Forest Park. Championship Sunday here for the No Glove National 16-inch softball tournament. Jake hits that up the middle right to Mahoney. Scar with the footwork and the pick. Yeah, Nate, you know how much of a fan I am with symmetry. 4-4 in the fourth. Pat Foley, tree and a turd.
Now that's number 23, Eddie.
So Eddie Barzowski up here, one down. It's that to the right side. Markey down to a knee. Throws to Scar for out number 2. I usually get a report from Restream after the game which emojis were used the most. I can definitely tell you the whale emoji has been heavily used today in the chat. A lot of Whale fans here supporting their team. That one catches the back of the plate. Lifted over towards center. Ryan over and makes the catch. So 3 up, 3 down there for Whale. Not the result they wanted in the bottom of the fourth. We head to the top of the fifth. Signature coming right up. Top of the fifth here for signature. It's going to be Marston, Munizzi, and Mahoney. We're going to get a substitution over in left. It's going to be number 4, Brian Sherwin, coming in for Eddie Barzowski.
Now batting for 23, Danny Marston.
Strike finds the back of the zone. Marston hits that one over to Crawford in right. Mike squeezes for out number 1. Brings up Marky Munizzi.
Now batting for 22, Mark Munizzi.
I had a feeling if I mentioned the emoji thing, you would all jump into chat with some emojis. Nice pitch there to start things off from Rieger to Munizzi. That one roped between Chris and Jackson. Crawford up with it. Big turn from Markey, but Crawford gets it in quickly. 1 out, runner on first.
Now batting for 13, Spencer Mahoney.
So Mahoney reached once, retired once. Chris seeing if that was just deep or deep by a lot. Joe confirms the second. Mahoney hits that one down the line, hooking foul off the top of the fence. Hopefully that one stays in the yard. If that one stayed fair, that one would have been dangerous past the light. Didn't even look like he swung that hard either, just gave it a ride. Very long swing path. Gets a lot of momentum behind that ball when he makes good contact. Greg got hurt running to first. I think he was cramping up because he looks like he's moving around okay now on the sideline, but they ended up pulling him out, moving Marston to left, and then throwing Tim Ryan in center. And Nano, yeah, this is game 1. That one back up the middle, off Rieger's foot, over to Alonji. Eddie can't squeeze it. That was almost our first kick save, bingo, bango, bongo. But they do get the lead runner, so Markey cut down at second. 2 down, runner on first. Very nice note from one of our regulars, Jerry. Before I forget, a huge thank you to all the volunteers, staff, vendors, sponsors, and fans. Means a lot. I'll make sure to pass that along. It really is, and no pun intended, a whale of a tournament that we put on here for these 4 days. Takes a lot of planning, but once we get here, it's a lot of fun. It's been a great weekend. We're only in the 5th inning, so there's still some weekend left, my friends. Scar hits that one deep into left. Sherwin chases it back, twist, turns down to his knees, and makes the catch for out number 3. Nice catch there from Brian Sherwin in deep left to keep this one all knotted up at 4. So bottom 5 here for Whale, 2, 3, 4. Alonji, Jackson, and Crawford. Brian McMorrow. Yeah, I just learned about the Barzowski whistle this weekend, but that's a good one. That's the only whistle that my microphone can pick up here. I get yellow levels. I'll lay out for it whenever it happens. Said I need that for my text so I never miss a text again. Yeah, Julie, you like that? Stay tuned for a double play. Big catch, Brian. Yeah, Sean, that was a circuitous route, but he was able to get under it, and Sherwin got his hands on it, used the body to pull it in. A huge catch there to keep this one where it's at. Longy 2 for 2, a run scored. Longy not too keen on that call, takes the time. Ooh, little double barrel whistle on that one. Peoria Matt, are you messing with me on that one? Your buddy's dad invented the safety base? Fouled off to the left side. Out of play. I asked because I know you, so you could just totally be trying to embarrass me right now on the stream. Oh, he has the patents on it. Interesting. So there you go, Butter. Your buddy Matt from chat, his friend's dad invented the safety base. How's that for history? Now he's just showing off. Alonji rolls that one over to short. Spencer with the throw to first.
Now batting number 80, Jackson.
Perry lifts that one into center. Tim makes the catch. Out number 2.
Now batting number 81, Crawford.
Paul Rowan, I don't know if I want to technically read that. Paul Rowan is watching from Michigan City on the ride home. Paul Rowan is listening from Michigan City on the ride home. Happy to have you supporting, though, as always, Paul. Heard that it was a record-setting weekend for the Hall of Fame in terms of visits. It's like a big old family reunion, no gloves weekend. Crawford off the knuckles, hits that one over to Spencer. Spencer fires to first. 3 up, 3 down. Aquia, bottom of the 5th. We're still tied at 4 as we head to the top of 6. Suzanne checking in. Thanks for hanging out with us here live at the Park District of Forest Park. Championship Sunday. Our championship series right now tied 4-4. Whale needs 1. Signature needs 2 to hoist the trophy. It's going to be Chris Pakulis, Keenan Connolly, and Ty McCullough. Pick dug into the bag, kicked some dirt on the plate, and then Rieger had Joe wipe it off. A little gamesmanship there. Starts with a strike. Pick takes time. Chris says that found it. Okay, got you. Bruce Lee checking in. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. We'll have to get you up here sometime. Just guys being dudes, talking 16-inch softball. Ball misses inside. Pitt gets clarification on the count. He says, they said something different. Joe goes, why are you asking them? I'm the umpire. Full count here to Pick. Gets over that one up the middle to Alonji. Alonji throws to Valunas for out number 1. My buddy Maurice checking in. Thank you for hanging out with us. A lot of fun watching the 10 Deep guys play this weekend. Only going up for them as well. And if watching teams like Whale and Iron this weekend means anything, a young ascending team like that is on the way. That one into right center. Crawford there, under, freezes, squeezes, makes the catch for out number 2. Of course, we've got LP checking in. Larry Pikars, what a great time. Oh, don't say that, Larry. What a great time for extra innings and an if game. And then a bunch of laughing emojis because he knows what he's saying. Glad to have you here with us, LP. It was great to see you here over tourney weekend. And, of course, all of our staff and scorekeepers and everyone appreciate the kind words you've passed along all weekend to us. And then the not-so-kind ones you shared with us as well. So McCullough here, 0-1, 1-1 now. Yeah, Jake, it's a great game right now. I'm not even playing and my heart's racing, so I don't know if that's the Celsius or the game or both, but it is a good one. Couldn't ask for a better start to our championship game. McCullough flips that to the left side, just over the fence. Out of reach of Bo. Mike Knox back in Virginia, but you got to spend some of the weekend here at the tournament. Hey, thank you for stopping by before you went home. It was a great atmosphere. Honestly, we got so lucky with the weather. Everyone came out, had a great time. That one past Rieger's hand, just out of reach. McCullough with another single. Tyler has been absolutely on fire here today. So here's Sir Matt with a runner on first. There's a strike. 2-1, 2 down, runner on first. That one lifted into right. It's been busy in right field for Crawford. He makes the catch for out number 3. So Whale able to keep Signature out of the scoring column in the top of the 6th. They're coming right up in the bottom of the 6th. So bottom 6 here for Whale. 5, 6, 7. Chris Rieger, Eddie Valunas, and Bo Filkins.
Now batting number 2, Chris.
Yeah, Bell, I think that was a bit of his frustration when that ball was just about a fingertips distance away on that liner up the middle. Rieger frustrated with himself that he did not get over just that little extra bit. That one came around the plate. Lenny, yeah, so what's happening in this one is Whale advanced through the winner's bracket, so they need to win just one game for this to go. If Signature wins this one, there will be another game. So Whale coming out of the winner's bracket has 2 losses to work with. Signature can't afford to lose a game. Three 1 here to the leadoff hitter. Full count. Hits that one off the fingertips of Mahoney. He turns, no throw. Hit it hard, put it in play. See what happens. Chris Rieger did just that. Mahoney with some good hands, unable to corral it. So Frank Jekyll's going to run for Chris Rieger. And then 25. Looks like Merck. Oh, Brian Mercurio, that's who it is. So Brian Mercurio coming up. It takes me a second sometimes, folks. It's been a long couple days. Andrew, if they tie, we have to play 7 more games. It becomes a 7-game series. Sorry, Andrew. Merck hits that into center, deep center. Brian makes the catch. Julie, he actually works here. He's just having some goofs. Yeah, Bat Bros, the game and the community, a 16-inch softball. Very awesome. The sense of community this weekend, just impressive. Bo hits that down the line. Foul. Just hooked foul. Brian right there. Russ, that's a good pivot right there. I like that. So Bo with a chance to hit one fair here. That one just foul. It was a good ball. Hung right on the line, then at the last second just kind of hooked left. Bo unhappy with that one. 2-2 here. 1 out. Frank on first. Up the middle to Haas. Haas flips to second for 1. Over to first. Bingo, bango, bongo. That's a double play. So the leadoff single erased. A double play to end the inning after the foul ball down the line for Bo. Nothing doing there in the bottom of the 6th. It's 4-4. We head to the top of the 7th. Signature coming up.
Hey, single, 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 single. Let's go.
So top of the 7th. It's going to be Tim Ryan, then Brian Haas and Donnie Rollins. Bottom of the order, 9, 10, 11. Tim hits that over to short. Harrigan fingertips, bobbles, gets it to first. He is out by about a half a step. Nice recovery there for Jack Harrigan for out number 1. Yeah, Russ, I thought the same thing. Single, 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 single. I would aim bigger. Let's just go for it. But you definitely get it. Final 3 in the bottom of the order before you cycle back to the top to get to Marston. So if you can get anyone on base to get back to the top of your order. One outside. Little deep. There's a strike. Haas gets under that one into left. Sherwin towards the gap, makes the catch up against the sternum for out number 2.
Now, that is number 42, Donnie Rollins.
So 2 down here for Donnie Rollins, and the signature pitcher looking to see if he can help his cause here. Just get on base. Donnie takes time and politely says sorry to Chris. Ball just outside. Haas ran behind the plate, coming around from his out. Chris took time there. Donnie gets under that one into left. Sherwin is there, down to a knee. 3 up, 3 down for signature. Whale tie, or we're all tied 4-4. Whale coming up in the bottom of the 7th with a chance to send this one home. So bottom 7, 4-4. Whale with a chance to end this one here. It's going to be Jack Harrigan, Jake Lenty, and Brian Sherwin. What a game it's been. If you're a fan of baseball or softball, you know it doesn't get much better than this. Bottom 7, tie game. Strike comes across and finds the zone. Knuckleball just catches the plate. Donnie's knuckleball's been working real well today, though. Just a bit back. Gets that one to the left side, foul, out of play. Nice one-handed catch from Sam Marino, maintenance man extraordinaire. Sam was in Tuesday's play-in series with Ribs and then played for YTD in the tournament this weekend. They won a couple games. Harrigan hits that one, singles it into left in front of Marston. Good start there for Whale. Leadoff hitter reaches. So number 1, Anthony, is going to run for Jack Harrigan.
Now, Manny, up 0,
Jake the Snake Lenti steps in. Lenny and Jake having a little chat. Ball deep. Strike finds the zone. Knuckleball, flip to the right side, foul. Stays in the yard. Harrigan and Lenti, Brother Rice and Mount Carmel guys. Paul, you were just a fountain of softball knowledge, my friend. San Marino is my sister's neighbor. He's my coworker. I'd call him my friend too, but I don't know if he wants that title on his business card or his resume. Jake rolls that back to Donnie. Donnie to Haas for one, over to first. Bingo, bango, bongo. That's a double play. Nice play there from Donnie to get the double play and erase the leadoff base runner. Yeah, Alex, that would have been a good time for a hit and run. Staples checking in. Yep, this is the first game of the championship series. If Whale wins, that is it. They advance through the winner's bracket. Signature coming through the loser's bracket. So here's Sherwin, the late substitution for Barzowski, who took a bit of a tumble earlier, and you could tell it was kind of affecting him. One of those players, much like KJ in that high Y game, it probably would have taken multiple people to carry him out off the field for him to actually come out of the game earlier, but a miscue in left earlier. They bring Sherwin in as the replacement. Yeah, rolling over that to the pitcher. Definitely not the way you drew it up. Right on cue, KJ pops up in the chat. Throwing up the Y. Sherwin hits that right at Haas, short hop, throw over to Scar. They get Sherwin by a step. My friends, it's 4-4. We got some free softball. We head to the top of the 8th. So top 8. It's going to be top of the order for signature. Both teams here in the 8th are going to have the top of the order. So things could get pretty big here right now. It's going to be Danny, Markey, and Spencer. For the boys in pink. Yeah, Bruce, that double play definitely took some wind out of the sails to our right, the Wales side, but they've battled tough all year. Marston hits that up the middle. Rieger down to his knees from a knee, throws to Eddie. And right on cue, he says, brother, we are still sailing.
Now, man, you know, to me, just Mark is in.
That one outside.
One dead.
Mark hits that up the middle. Alonji there from his back foot, throws across to Eddie for out number 2. Brings up Spencer Mahoney.
Now, that is number 17, Spencer Mahoney.
Hits that to the left side, foul. That's about a foot foul. Mahoney's someone who can change this game with a swing real quick. My Merlin bird watching app is going crazy on my phone. The Barzowski bird whistle. Hits that up the middle. Rieger tips it to himself. Fires to first, but Mahoney hustling down the line. A 2-out single brings up Scar. Ball deep. Ram, if you are still watching, there's some pickleball games going on now over there. See if I can get a score update for you. Scar hits that foul to the left side, stays in the yard. Over towards our Forest Park police hanging out. So 2 down, runner on first. We got deuces right now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Scar lifts that into center. Lenti chasing it back. Makes the catch on the run. A huge catch for Jake Lenti for out number 3. that one gets by him, there's a chance that that becomes 2. So Lenti keeps it tied at 4. We head to the bottom of the 8th, top of the order coming up here for Whale. So bottom of the 8th, Lenny, Alonji, and Jackson coming up here. Yeah, Julie, this is very intense.
Lenny.
There's a strike from Donnie. Lenny thought it was a little high. Donnie with a smirk. Knuckleball there, little deep, came around. Two, one here. Some big bats waiting. Alonji on deck, Jackson in the hole, and Crawford just behind them. Lenny hits that one into right. Ty is there, down to his knees, makes the catch. So Alonji very familiar with these big moments here. Championship game. One just missed. Donnie wanted that one. Alonji gets under, hits that to deep center. Tim Ryan there makes the catch. Here's Jackson Perry with 2 down. That one misses back. That one misses. Perry drives that one to deep center. Ryan chasing it back, gets to it, makes the underhanded catch for out number 3. Flipped it to his left fielder, Marston, but that was a catch as indicated by Nick. So we head to the top of the 9th. It's still 4-4 signature coming up. So top 9, once again, quick shout out to our event sponsors, A+ Cleaning and Maintenance Service. Fine folks at Cut Shot Bats. Some good Samaritans out there right now. Some kids knocked over the blue bat, and someone is helping them put it back up. Whoever you are, we appreciate you. Thank you. And then, of course, our friends over at FH Passion. So it's Pakulis, Connolly, and McCullough here for signature. Hick hits that one into deep left. Sherwin already playing pretty far back. Makes the catch up against the chest for out number one.
Number 8, Keenan Connolly.
Strike finds the corner. Been here for so long. The lights are now on in the outfield. Keenan hits that one past Jack into left. Sherwin gets it in quickly. So Joel Alejandro is going to come in for Keenan Connolly. Good wheels on the bases. He's as quick on the bases as he is good at haircuts. The answer to both is very. Ball outside to Ty. Hits that up the middle. Rieger gets a hand on it into the outfield. Lenti up with it. Joel has to hold at second. Yeah, the irony, Julie, is after the single thing, there has been almost no offense up until this inning right here, top of the ninth. But hey, if it's not working, that might be the move right here. Single and single, one out for Minizzi. Takes a strike. Flips that to the right side. That one in. Crawford up with it. Throws towards second. Signature takes the lead. Ty over to third. Matt Minizzi with the decisive blow thus far. 5-4 ball game. Runners on first and third. One out. Signature now leading 5-4. You called it, Julie. The single strategy looking pretty good right about now. So Jeff and Sal having a conversation. Tim's going to come up to hit. Greg was putting his batting gloves on. You got to believe that the discussion was about potentially re-entering him there. But they've come this far with Tim. Let's see what happens. Ryan hits that to the right side, just past Jackson. Crawford bobbles in the outfield. Minizzi's going to hold there. They throw to second. They do get Tim on the aggressive send over to 2. So Ty comes in. Matt over to third. Tim cut down at second. Another run for signature. 2 down. So extra innings in Signature's 4th game today, but they turned it on right when they needed to. That one right to Harrigan. Haas tried to float it over his head, but Harrigan right there. Signature up 2. It's 6-4. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Whale need 2 to keep this one going. So bottom of the 9th, 4, 5, 6, Crawford, Rieger, and Valunas. So bottom 9, 6-4, Whale chasing 2. Crawford starting things off, the cleanup hitter for Whale. He's got the sleeves pulled up into go mode. Strike 1. Pulls that one over to third, slips out of the box. Keenan with it, fires to Scar for out number 1. Jerry says, at this rate, my John's never going to get dinner. At this rate, Jerry, it's going to be tomorrow. Ball deep to Rieger. Whale needs a base runner here badly. Sun starting to come down. Subtle shadows on the infield. Rieger hits that up the middle. Donnie gets a hand to it. Throws over to Scar for out number 2. Good play there from Rollins. He's played a stellar defense on the mound here today. So here's Valunas. 2 down, lifts that one into center. Tim Ryan catches it, and folks, we've got an if game. So we went to 9, Signature victorious. Signature and Whale going to face off one more time. So you please stay tuned. We will be right back here in a little bit. I'm going to stop this stream, get all of our title cards changed over, and then I will be right back here with all of you. Hey, let's hang out for another game. We've played this many. Why not play one more? Game number 47 on the bracket. 47 games. My goodness, we will see you